Hey guys, Echo25
and Archer9234.
With episode 85 Ranger Review. Today we have the Power Rangers Let's Be Rescue, the Super Train Megazord, aka the Grand Liner from Kyugyu Sentai Go 5. So now we have all 5 Rail Rescues, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so now we have Rail Rescue 1, Carter's Train Zord. This is the head of the Super Train Megazord. It actually looks like a real train. It has the little smokestack right here and the Lightspeed symbol on the front.
It does have wheels, so you can actually move it back and forth if you choose to. And it also has a coupler points so you can connect the train parts together, including the front coupler that's used with the Max Solar Zord.
Now also, these things hold the Rail Rescues. Now it has the ramp in which it shows the number, and the Rail Rescue comes out, and bam!
It's similar to the actual Delta Command Megazord with the ramp and same similar system. Also, you can store the Omega Zords too as well, but each Omega Zord has to have a different configuration because they're slightly bigger than the original Lightspeed Zords.
This is actually one of the first times we had a train that actually can hold Zords in too, so this was actually a nice little concept. Alright, so now we have Rail Rescue 2, Chad's. The funny thing about this is you can think of it as like the freight train where they put all the coal and all that in it.
But since it's an electrical train, it's the one that powers the actual locomotive. Normally on the toy there would be the antennas on here for the received power, but it's the common part that's always missing. Now, of course, as the other vehicles, they both have a front and rear connector points. You can actually rearrange the cars whichever way you want. If you want to have Rail Rescue 5 in the front instead of 1, you can put it or rearrange each one.
Because all the connectors are the same thing, so you can actually put them, rearrange them in any order, 1, 4, 5, 6. Now, just like the others, it actually has the cargo or the Zord holder, and the ramp does come out.
Each one has a ramp and one you can put that on. You can store all the Zords, of course, as well.
Alright, so now we have Rail Rescue 3, Joe's. Now, this is actually one of the most interesting ones because unlike all the other super trains, they're all just flat surface.
And they can only face one direction.
Yes.
But for this, the third vehicle, it actually can be used in either way. This is the correct way. This is the forward front, this is
because
the rear.
You have the little antenna, you have the little like missiles on the front.
And the rear one does have antennas as well, but it also can be put as the front, so you can flip them around which way. And of course the launching bay for the vehicle is on the top. This one's raised to the level, and of course it shows the inside with a little nice extra detailing showing you for Lightspeed Zord number 3.
Overall, he's actually a really funny looking one out of all of them actually. It actually does have some nice details on it too. So now we have Rail Rescue 4, Kelsey's Zord. Now this one you can say it almost looks like a bullet train or express train because the front actually looks like a real big, fast train looking like. This one comprised of one of the legs in the Super Train Megazord. It's actually really nicely detailed.
And it also is one of the vehicles that actually includes thrusters on the sides.
Now, just like the others, you have the ramp. The ramp is actually really cool looking. Like you said before, it only holds one Zord, but it looks really, really nice. So now we have the final Rail Rescue 5, Dana's Super Train. This one is actually one of the most different ones because
it looks like an armored train that you can like put in the front and ram stuff if you needed to.
Yeah, the front is really nicely looking because it's more curved and it looks like it can really ram at someone and not even get damaged.
It does have a different antenna system that come out from the side.
Now you in this one you also have the holder. The holder when it will be collapsed right on the back. What it does is that when you have the green, it pretends it lifts up the Zord just like in the show where it combines it up and connects it.
And it also is used to hold the Omega Zord's beam weapon that go on top. What it does is go into space.
She's decent, and just like the rest, the final ones, her ramp is right here. Just like all of them. They all have the same ramp on the same side. There's no other side to put the ramps in. Alright, so now we have the Super Train Megazord. It's a really nice little Zord. The only maneuverability it has is,
of course, is the arms. They can move up and down, and the hands actually do open, so you can actually hold weapons. If you
just both hands do open, so that's a really nice little feature. Now, in the show, you guys know that they do a lot of the weapons. You can actually do it like this, in which the turbines spin, and blue actually has the
rocket launchers,
or should I say, freeze missiles. Now, there's the other way is when they put it back in the hands, and they do it from here, but this time
they do it from the top part.
Sadly, the turbine doesn't spin, but the turbine spins and the missiles come out. That's how you would do the attacks.
Of course, just like the Delta Command Megazord, you could actually store all the vehicles inside in this formation as well.
One at a time only, just like all the other. Now, I must say that even if you guys want it now, it's going to be really hard because finding a complete one is hard. The fact that both the antennas on red and blue are always missing, or people do this. They lose this, or they lose both red and blue's front part.
Piece, yeah.
It's a really decent Zord. I do recommend it. It's really nice looking for display, and the train is actually really cool looking. Alteration wise, there's actually no alteration in this Zord at all. We kept the chrome, we kept the stickers, we even kept everything you see here. It was really kind of strange to see that we never altered anything.
Usually at this point in time they started altering stuff.
Lost Galaxy is also another example,
but we got lucky with the Super Train and the Omega Megazord.
Overall, it's a decent toy. Recommend it, yeah. Try to find a complete one. If you don't really care for the antennas like I do, then be my guest and just go for one like this. So overall, decent Zord. Really like the train concept on this because it actually makes sense.
We don't do it that often. We've only done it around 3 times so far.
So yeah, so get this if you can. If you can't, just try to find one. So that's it for this video. Join us next week for the SH3 guards. Shinken Gold. Become subscribed. We'll see you next week. So now we have Very Rescue 1, Carter's Zord. Now this is the front of the Super Zero.
Alright, try again.
Alright, so now we have Very Rescue 2. This is Kai. Oh no, is it Kai?
No, it's not, it's Chad.
Oh. He was also pretty expensive when Lightspeed Rescue came out. He was around the $60 mark too. It's a really nice little Zord. The only
Little Zord.
Little Zord. It's a big Zord actually.